We see temperatures in the 20s for mornings through at least the balance of this week, but it will get better by the weekend. So we have an end of this in sight. And honestly, I mean, other than the cold, you can, if you're prepared for it, you can get through it. Fort Worth Stock Show, for a lot of people will be taking the kids out there today because it is a day off. And clouds and cold temperatures are going to be in the mid-30s this afternoon, wind chills in the 20s. But the thing about the next 2 days, sun's going to take over, and we'll eventually get back in the 40s for high temperatures. Now, you got a pretty good deck of clouds in one of those shots. Certainly up there north by Lantana, where it's 21 degrees, Dallas 22. The thing about, yes, the temperatures are very cold. Obviously, this is pipe freezing weather. I hope you're dripping the faucets. Keep it going through Wednesday morning. But the clouds, that deck of clouds coming in from the west and up north, big difference between the 24, Mineral Wells is warmer than the Metroplex because there's more cloud cover out there. They really make a difference this time of the year. I got 19 over at Palestine and 18 at Waxahachie where skies are clear. And here's the other key. You look at your hands, they're like white. They're like ashy white. And it's because the air is so dry. Dew points are in the single digits, and this is dry Arctic air. And that's part of the reason we're not going to get much precipitation tonight. Dry air, Arctic air, it's really hard to make it snow in Arctic air. We have lighter winds this morning. At least the wind chills aren't as bad this morning. And the winds that we do have are out of the east today. Yesterday, they were out in the north. The Arctic high is sitting up in Missouri, where it's in the single digits. We do have this disturbance coming in, and yes, there's some flakes flying out of those, mostly in parts of Oklahoma and the Panhandle. And down south, where they're expecting the storm, there's no clouds at all. Houston sits at 30, San Antonio's at 26. But you can see all these clouds brewing in the Gulf right now. There is a disturbance that's coming across Mexico and Baja that's going to help to ignite the storm in the Gulf because obviously it's meeting all the cold air. There's no storminess across the nation. The snow that was in Philly yesterday for the playoff game is long gone. A little bit of snow in the Rockies, but realistically storm-free for now. But the storm is going to ignite in the Gulf of Mexico. And the big story is going to be the fact that there's enough cold air around. Now, this is not, don't look at the numbers and take them verbatim. Houston isn't going to get 3.7 inches of snow. This is a model forecast that also takes into account ice and some sleet. I'd probably say closer to 2 or 3 inches. But the thing is, as you go to Louisiana, it's more snow for Louisiana than it is in Texas on I-10. I could see New Orleans getting 3-4 inches of snow out of this before it's all said and done, which is crazy to think that most of it goes south of us. We might see some flurries here or 20 minutes of light snow, but this is not going to be a big deal because our air is so dry. Down south towards, say, Waco, Palestine, Fairfield, yes, there's a possibility you get at least enough to blow away with a leaf blower. I was going to say snow blower, but we don't own them here in Texas. Our futurecast shows that the winds are lighter today. Temperatures should be up above freezing. I don't know about 39. That sounds a little high to me. I've got mid-30s, but you notice our very light precipitation tries to come in tonight. This is not ice, by the way. The computers are having a tough time with this. This is more just light snow. But the bulk of any light snow would be probably south of Corsicana, south of Tyler, into tomorrow morning. And then once it exits, we turn sunny tomorrow. It'll be a sunny, cold day for your Tuesday with the north breeze. And after Wednesday morning, we start coming out of the deep freeze. So you got to put up with this for at least 2 more really rough mornings, and then it does get better. Today's about 35 for your MLK Day holiday. Partly sunny skies, a little more cloud cover north. Some flurries tonight, better chances for anything sticking around down south. It gets out of here early in the morning. We turn sunny. 35 degrees tomorrow, 48 on Wednesday. We start in the 20s in the morning again, low 20s to mid 20s. And then Thursday is 50. We're back to 58 on Friday with sunshine. And while the weekend promises more clouds and a couple of showers, we're going to be up close to 60.